So
what
a push
woman
present
yes.
is a gift that the baby daddy or husband gives to the mother after she has pushed out your baby.
Literally, that's what it means.
Have you seen how big a baby's head is? Even preemie babies are real big.
And you also love rose gold. So everything you're wearing is rose gold.
I love rose gold. Everything I have from Edward Avadis is rose gold.
Right.
Everything. This was my push present. So I didn't get a push present for Millie. Probably because I didn't push my baby out. I breathed my baby out.
Oh, come on.
Because both my kids were water babies. And so
Okay.
they just my birth stories were so magical. They were everything I wanted them to be. I am seriously so lucky.
Okay.
And I know that that's a very rare experience.
Sure.
But I teased Mr. A about why didn't I get a push present for baby number 1?
So what's a push present? I know it's still, people don't know what a push present. A lot of guys are
Really?
like, they'll come to me and they'll say, I have to get a push present. So give
Okay.
your, I want to hear
So
what
a push
woman
present
expects. Yes.
is a gift that the baby daddy or husband gives to the mother after she has pushed out your baby.
Literally, that's what it means.
Have you seen how big a baby's head is? Even preemie babies are real big. It's
Big. Yeah.
I mean, Mr. A thought it was a really silly thing because we're grown-ups now and we have a home. And he's like, really? You want a push present? What exactly is that?
Right.
So what I thought I was going to get,
Sure.
Here's how annoying I am. So he gives me this Edward Avadis box. I remember, I think it was a pink box.
Yeah, we have, yes.
And I'm in the nursery.
Random things she remembers. Yeah.
And I open it up and I'm just like, what is this gigantic? This is black diamond, rose
Yes.
gold, pave. So many diamonds you can't even count them.
Right.
And he's so thoughtful. On the inside is a hidden ruby to signify both my July babies.
Right.
But when I opened the box, I was like, I just wanted a stackable. And he's like, I remember thinking, these are the hormones. This is the hormones. I'm in the 4th trimester. I'm breastfeeding a baby. My boobies hurt. And I'm really spongy and soft. And I am not thinking correctly. But I totally started a fight because I just started bitching about
Really? I didn't know that part.
wanting a diamond band, a little stacker. And he's like, I custom made a black diamond ring with Avo for you with a hidden ruby. I know. I slapped myself.
Seriously, Brandi. Chris, we could have gotten away with just a stackable.
But
it's a beautiful ring. Come on.
It is so, that's what scared me. I was like, am I supposed to wear this with jeans?
Oh my God.
This is what you put on when you're going to the ball or you're
Yes.
invited to a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Well, when am I doing that? I'm a jeans and t-shirt girl, but I do wear it. I pull it off. I'll wear this
have
with
to
this
pull it off.
outfit, and
Yeah.
people are just like, "Dang!" I'm bam.
It's an epic ring.
Also, there's something about having a ring on your right hand that is
Yes.
so empowering.
Yes.
I didn't buy it for myself, but I earned it.
Yeah,
So
of course you did. Absolutely. It's the right hand ring. Women
It's
wears.
the right-hand
It's not the
ring.
marriage ring, but it symbolizes.
But I think there should be tiers for push presents though, because
okay.
there's a lot of
What do you
different-
mean? What do you mean by tears?
well, there's a lot of
It's
different
all
ways
hard.
you can have a baby.
Okay.
Not just physically, but I mean, my girlfriend that adopted, it took her 5 years to get her baby. So it's should there be tiers for how hard you work to get that baby?
Wow.
Because I breathed my baby out, my body stretched and I had my baby. I was home 2 hours later. But women that have to have surgery and have a C-section and go under and then they can't hold their baby and they're
You're right.
that's I feel like a woman that has a C-section, she should get
Bigger?
the biggest.
Don't let her.
Or
say
if
that.
you need the cut, you need the episiotomy, top to bottom, back
Oh
to
my
front.
God! Oh my God!
Give her a diamond. We
Huge
need an
diamond.
upgrade. We
Huge
need an
diamond.
upgrade. So I don't
Wow.
know. I'm a hippie. I probably could have just gotten away with freaking eucalyptus or something like that.
Was that
but
easy your delivery? It really was compared to.
My birth story was so. I mentally trained for that, but also my body cooperated. My baby was my birth partner.
For both.
For both.
I've never
The
heard
first
this.
birth, I barely made it my first birth. I barely made it to the birth center. I almost had the baby in the car.
What?
My water, I woke up, my water broke. I ran to the bathroom. I started counting my contractions. I didn't wake Mr. A up. And then before I knew it, I was like, I feel like the baby's coming. But no one had checked me. I'm home alone in my house. So then Mr. A calls our midwife, calls our doula. Luckily, they trusted me because I was talking just like this. Chris says I produced my birth because I was very much like, okay, we got to go. We got to pack the car. He forgot to put the car in park. Car's reversing as he's locking the door. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, calm down. And then I was just like I was just like doing hula hoops with my hips. I'm like, I'm rotating that baby down with every breath. I'm rotating that baby down.
Wow.
And then we get to the birth center and I'm like, oh my God, put the water in the tub. Put the water in the tub. Put the water in the tub. The baby's coming. The baby's coming. And midwife isn't there. Doula isn't there.
You showed
the
up before then.
Receptionist is there. And a midwife student. And they're like, the water's too hot. I'm like, hurry up. I think the baby's coming. And then I get in the water and she sees. And I knew Chris was lying because Chris is like, no, it's not time yet. I'm like, he's lying to me. So then she was like, Brandi, when you're ready, like take a deep breath. And I was like,
no drugs, nothing. Like, this is how it is. Natural birth.
Yeah.
I hear about this, but not really hear about it.
It's not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart.
Wow. And
that's a whole other.
You did this twice?
I did this twice. Except the second time they made me get there earlier because they're like, we can't risk it. You gotta get to the birth center earlier because you can't have this baby on La Cienega.
Oh my God, I didn't know it was like that.
I know. But I had them both in the water. The second
amazing.
birth, Millie was my little doula. I have a video on social where I'm in the water. You can't see anything. And Millie is like holding me. And Chris is right there. And people thought it was the craziest thing that my 2-year-old was going to be my doula in my birth, birth with me.
Did you ever share this story? I didn't know that.
I did. I think Christina probably remembers.
Maybe she does. Because
even though you're my friend, typical.
Sometimes I am.
But yeah, no, it was wonderful.
Amazing.
It was wonderful.
So there's tears to push presents. I think
there should be.
Maybe. I like that idea. I got to give that. I'm going to start using that. There's tears to the push present.
I also think giving it, so the 4th trimester is when the baby's born and it's the first 4 weeks after baby.
Yeah,
and that is the hardest. Your hormones are depleted.
Right.
You're this new world. You've never been a mom before. And even if you have, it's a different baby.
Right. And
so that's when you give the present because it's like that oomph of, you did this for me.
Absolutely.
I love you.
It's a thoughtful,
yes.
There's meaning behind it, whether it's a birthstone. It doesn't have to be extravagantly expensive either. It's something to bring joy to you, the mother.
And I think even if women aren't jewelry people, you're always a jewelry. Yes, you're always going to be a jewelry person, especially when it's a significant other and you don't know about it. Like I think the element of surprise is so key for making it feel special.
It could be your baby's name on a bracelet. It's just cute, beautiful idea behind it.
Or an
initial, absolutely.
And then add the gem. Upgrade to
like
the gem.
Millie.